Solomon checks in, as does Greg King. So Solomon gets some early minutes. Here's Marv, a three on the way. Yes! James Towns came in. Here's Tate with the basketball now. 8:20 left first half. He plays catch with Towns. James, one dribble, picks it up now to Hammond. Hammond back to Towns, throw it across the floor. Prochet with Lofton on him. Marvin backing down the defender in the paint, pass to Dom, slam, dunk by Dominic Robb. A big finish for the big man. Poyser now to Appeasy, backing down Prochet, his shot swatted away yet again by Dominic Robb. It's a block party in the Gallagher Center. Towns at the other end, layup good. And he buries that rainbow three. Welch with it, past the defender, he goes, blocked away by Dominic Robb at the bucket. Sticks in the belly of Poyser. Poyser does likewise to Caputo. Motion offense here by the Bonnies. Floater to Appeasy in the lane, blocked by Dominic Robb with a second left on the shot clock. Now I believe we have a shot clock. Front court, Dom between the legs now to Prochet. Throw it in the paint, Dominic Robb going to work on Appeasy off the glass, that one missed. Rebound Galakulandi, 2-second differential. Dribbling in the backcourt, Robb going after the loose ball, stolen away by Tate. Khalif Tate going to take it all the way to the bucket. Runner, no good. Tapped up by Marvin, good. Marvin Prochet able to finish. It stays a 1-point Niagara lead, 34-33. In the front court, Towns bounce pass to Prochet. Marv with it now, goes right wing to Tate. Khalif up top to Barton. Here's Chris Barton with it. Skip it up high, this is Prochet. Looks to his left, finds Towns. 2-3 zone defense by the Bonnies. Here's Tate, jump stop in the paint, runner, good. Right wing it goes to Tate. Here's Khalif. Whip pass down low. Dominic off glass, good. Dominic Robb muscled that one in. Dominated the first few minutes of the first half. Lofton a step back three, that one no good. Weak side rebound, Tate. Here comes Khalif Tate. Gonna take on three Bonnies, goes off the glass and good. And they did leave those 3 points on the board. There's a layup, no good by Apoli. Rebound Prochet. Here's Marvin in the front court. Now to Tate. Another open three. Another made three by Khalif Tate. 20 on the shot clock. Niagara by 3. King in the front court. Now to Tate. Khalif Tate. This time man-to-man defense by the Bonnies. Hammond with the basketball. Whips it left wing to Barton. Here's Chris. Flips it to Tate. Khalif Tate puts it on the deck all the way to the basket. Runner on the way. That one no good. Kyrell tried to slam it through, and then King finishes it off. Greg King now shaved to 2, 54-52. I have to think that Coach Casey trying to get to that 8-minute media timeout without bringing in Prochet or Dominic Robb. James Towns, bounce pass, Solomon. Throw it on the baseline, Fergal a 12-footer, that one no good, and then slammed through by Kyrell Green. County, 8 on the shot clock for Niagara in the front court. Tate to Towns, 6 to shoot, here's James. 4 to shoot, crossover dribble. Towns to the bucket, runner on the way, good, he got the roll. Now the point. Boy, just a little wink and a nod, and Galakulandi, a two-hand dunk. 65-60. 2:35 left, Barton on the catch, right wing. Bounce pass, James Towns, a 3 on the way, good! Seconds left, and Niagara's gonna dribble out the final seconds, and what an opening act this has been. The Purple Eagles win it. The final score, Niagara 80 and St. Bonaventure 72 in front of a packed house here in the Gallagher Center.
A really energetic, courageous effort by our guys. They came out strong to start both halves. We responded to that. We got leads and held leads, which I thought was big. We made some big shots. Got some big defensive rebounds. Chris Barton came up with a couple on the weak side. I thought Dom Fergal made a couple big shots for us, one out of a timeout on an inbounds play. James hit a big 3. Marv got us rolling, you know, and after they came out strong in that first half, Marv stepped up and made some big shots, and the shots he made our guys believe we could win. Dom, I mean, you know, he probably blocked 4 shots on the way down from the locker room. I mean, he just blocked a ton of shots tonight and made some big plays, and he did a really good job of shoring up the middle of the defense. I thought the other thing we did a good job of is we had 8 turnovers at the half, only 4 in the second half, which I thought was big. But all in all, I thought a really, really good team win. We got contributions from a lot of guys, and that's what we need to be this year. It's going to be different guys, different nights, and everybody's got to be ready when we push their buttons so we get contributions from everybody.
Coach, with Stockard and Griffin out for them, you guys had the edge and experience later in the game. How do you think that helped you guys pull out the win?
I don't really pay attention who's out, who's in. You know, obviously they're a better team with other guys, but they're still a very formidable team. They're an Atlantic 10 team. They're big, they're strong, they're long, they're athletic, they're well coached. So it was unfortunate maybe that they were missing a couple guys. We got a couple guys that are coming back from injuries, banged also. So I pay no attention to that. The roster's the roster for the game, and that's what you go with. So I thought what helped us win was our guys just staying strong when they made runs at us, and then making big plays on the offensive end, and then coming up with stops on the defensive end, particularly in that zone. I thought that zone slowed them down a little bit in the second half.
Chris, can defense be a strength for you guys this year? You know, I mean, you guys start, all 5 of your starters are good defenders, and you've got a couple more on the bench. I mean, can that be I mean, the first half, that was kind of the turning point, was started with your defense. Can that be a strength for you guys this year?
Well, yeah, we always work to make that a strength. You know, I thought last season our defense was not good early on, but if you look at us statistically in the MAC conference when we played in the league, our defense was pretty good. Our defensive field goal percentage was good, three-point defense was good. We were one of the top rebounding teams in the league. So credit to that team, they got better as the year went on. Every team is different. Every team wins differently. These guys may be paying a little more attention to defense at this point, and you know there's things we got to get better at, but I thought our defense really kind of shored us up in that first half when they were starting to make a run at us. And we're making a really good effort defensively to communicate, help each other, guard the ball, you know, the things that we work on every day. So we want it to be a strength, and that's the way we work at it every day.
I thought Khalif was all over the place today. I mean, offensively, defensively. I mean, that's his best game for you guys, right?
I mean, you know, Khalif made some, you know, I'm using the phrase for a number of people, but he made some big plays, you know, hit some big threes, came up with some 50-50s, which we talk about all the time. You got to get 50-50 balls, 50-50 rebounds. He did that. You know, I want, like all our guys, I want him playing with confidence. I don't care that he's a sophomore. I don't care that the guy's a freshman. We work every day on making plays, and I want him to play with confidence, and he did. So he did make some big plays on both ends of the floor.
Dom, is there anything you don't think you can block out there?
I mean, I look for it every time I can. It's whether they get beat or if someone's coming to rotate, I try to just be in position, and position's everything for blocks. If I can be in position, I know I can jump, I know I can get it with my hand, but it's all about position. As long as I keep good position, I can keep it up the whole year.
What's that do for you guys when you're watching him, you know, turn aside the 7 in the first half?
I tell him before the game, I need you to block shots, at least 4 shots by the end of the half, at least. Today was like, wow, like I was amazed by that. Like he was on the tear on that one.
James, you got in a little bit of foul trouble in the first half, but your freshman, you know, Marcus played 16 minutes, Tom played almost 10. I mean, when you're not able to be in the game, how important is it, or how comforting is it to watch them, you know, at least hold things down while they're out?
When I'm out of the game, I try to be an extension of him. Even off the court, I'm trying to tell guys where to be, tell them what not to do, where to go. I'm just like a coach off the floor as I'm on, as on the floor. So it don't matter if I'm on or off the court. I'm gonna tell guys. I'm gonna be a leader on and off the court.
For any of you guys, obviously, you know, St. Bonaventure's an arch rival kind of team for you guys. It was also your, you know, season opener. How much did that aspect of it just add? You guys did it add anything to you having this team, you know, in here tonight, and how much you wanted to beat them?
I feel like going against them was like our measuring stick. I mean, obviously we faced the D2, but going against a good Division I team, Atlantic 10 team, that was pretty good last year. It was like a measuring stick, and we still need to get better.
Hey Marvin, can you talk about when you're at the free throw line, they're yelling, "You're so ugly, you're so ugly." You're so pretty, by the way. I mean, how did that motivate you a little bit? Talk a little bit about the atmosphere in the gym tonight.
Man, when Galley is packed, that is like energetic, and I feed off that. And my team today, when we went down early, I feed off that energy, and I'm the energy guy. So when I heard that, and I knew I needed to score, and I knew, like, when you score, it gets rocking. That's when our team became confident and started hitting shots.
A follow-up to the atmosphere tonight. I got here late, and I'm like, why is this game not starting? When did you guys find out about this fire and what happened and everything?
Honestly, I paid no attention to it.
Well, they must have told you, hey, we're
just
not
gave
going to
me a little
tip
extra time to watch some tape and draw some things up for timeouts.
Well, what did they tell you about why you weren't going to start on time?
I don't. They basically. I guess there was a fire alarm. There was an issue. I'm not sure if it was something that just went off or there was an actual grill fire. I have no idea. All I know is they came to us and cleared the court, put the teams in the locker room.
So you were out on the court at the time playing?
Yeah, and they
practicing.
They put both teams in the locker room.
Okay.
Coaches went to the locker rooms, and then they basically solved the problem. Once it was solved, they put us back on the court, shut the fire alarms off, and then put 60 on the clock. So it delayed the game, not a significant amount, maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
Everybody was informed, and there was no. I got here late, that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I thought everybody. Yeah, no, it's a good question. I thought everybody was well informed, and we tried to make sure Bonaventure was well informed with what was going on and that kind of thing. So I feel like, I'm not the guy doing it, but I feel like everybody, knew what was going on.
Just one other question, if I could just ask. So I noticed at the end of the game, you really made an effort to acknowledge the students, and you just talked about the fact that because this is kind of a cracker box gym, and this place is full, I mean, I guess the fire someone said the fire might have been caused because they were having a tailgate down there. I don't know if that happened or not.
I don't know, but I will address.
Talk about the crowd and
but I will
trying to get
address
that happen consistently.
Yeah, I don't know about the tailgate, but I know we had a tailgate, but I don't know if there was an issue there or not. But I will tell you this. I mean, I'll echo what Marv said. We need people in this gym. Last year we were 13th in the country in scoring. We led the league in scoring. We got up and down the floor. We were exciting to watch. If you watch this game tonight, and you're a college basketball fan, we were exciting to watch. There were big plays in the game, and all guys go and play. We need people to come out to this gym. We need students in this gym. We need fans in this gym, families, because you have to understand, our guys put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears on that court. People don't realize they come to games and they see the product, is what guys are doing. They don't see the hours that these guys spend, not only in practice, but the time they spend on their own getting shots up. They don't see all the hours of study hall, all the classroom hours, the tutoring hours, the hours of film, the lifting. We're getting on a plane tomorrow to fly to Chicago. We're lifting before we get on the plane because we got to get a lift in. So these guys tomorrow morning, they're going to go home, do homework, go to bed, get up, get a lift in, pack their stuff, get to the bus, get on the plane, fly to Chicago, do more homework in the airport, and then practice tomorrow night to get ready for Wednesday's game and play a Final Four team. So the effort that these guys put in is tremendous. Just like if you ask Bonaventure, the effort they put in is tremendous. Right. We need that kind of crowd every night because I'm telling you, this is the type of young men that will feed off it, and it will help their performances. And I hope what I'm saying gets out there to people because there's a lot of good people in this university, students, faculty. There's a lot of really good people in this community, and we need their support. These guys work their tails off for them, and we need them to come in and infuse these guys with energy every single home game. We have the most home games we've ever had since I've been here. We're playing 31 games. We have 16 of them at home. So we are home in this gym. We need people to come out and support these young guys.